I think if I never picked one of them cigarettes up, none of this would have happened. I could have said, no, this is where it leads, cancer. We basically just sat there in the car. We had our crying. We knew we had to stop the crying because we didn't want to face my little girl in a state when we got home. Came in, had a cup of coffee and a cup of tea each, and we just sat. And then the bairn come in and we just carried on as normal, as if nothing had happened. Because I just didn't want to worry an 11-year-old child. They got 2/3 of the lung out. It was invading the phrenic nerve, so the phrenic nerve had to be removed on the right side. Also, the pericardium was shaved because the tumour was on the heart, but it didn't actually attach to the heart, lucky for me. But there was a lot of complications after with respiratory failure. I bled out on the operating table and I ended up back in an induced coma for another 9 days. What I understand is my husband said before work, through the days, he would be at the hospital and just sat next to my side, holding my hand, which must have been absolutely horrific for him. My son, my husband, said that they used to sit next to the phone, and they said that it felt like all that time was more like sitting there for months. They said that was always how scared they were. They didn't think I was going to wake up. Started using the vape. Within days, the cravings for the cigarette stopped. So the vape is now part of my everyday life. It helps me get through, stops me from smoking. People need to know that just because there's an operation out there, it doesn't make no difference. You're left with unchangeable life. It's not the same anymore. My message would be, do it for yourself, but also pack in for your family. In my case, I was in a coma for 2 weeks nearly, and my family had to sit through that.